Yeah, I just watched. Okay, so um, Joe Rogan exposed as cowardly idiot by his own guest. I just watched the Secular Talk one that is the same video. And it's like, yeah, and um, they what got me also it it got Young Don here because I'm watching Young Don's version. It got Young Don going, what was Joe Rogan saying? He still may have been the best choice at the time. And Young Don basically just said, what? He Trump basically has done the opposite of everything he ran on. And it's like, yeah, he has done the opposite of everything he ran on. And he's done more horrible shit. He never ran on, oh, I'll keep the White House intact and not fuck it up. Never said anything about that. Uh, the White House is jacked up now. Is jacked up. All right, is busted up. All right, the only time that White House got that jacked up was when the British came and burnt it down. So he's kind of tied, sort of, from when the British came back. I think that was in the War of 1812, but I don't know. I'd have to like look it up. And we had to rebuild that shit. And it's like, dude, you conservatives are such unbelievable dumbasses. And I make this like connection all the time, but it's because of your religion and your religiousness that you're willing to just be like, yep, you did, you done been in church too much. You got too much churchy in you. You have that cult mind in you, and you just can't like. And it's like, oh, we belong to the religion of Christianity. Yeah, I'm sorry, cult religion, same thing. Um, somebody needs to decultify you, uh, and that's why I'm gonna say this again. People should not be allowed to go to any religious service until they are 18, 21, 25, something like that. You should not be allowed to do anything religious until you're like, they're saying like your brain isn't fully formed until you're like 25. Yeah, that's when you should be able to like start looking into religion and stuff like that. It's like then your brain is like where it's going to be, and it's like able to be like, okay, so religion, what am I going to do? What am I going to believe in? What am I going to like want to like settle on and stuff? How am I going to like start seeing the world and what I want to like all of this? Because then you can maybe be like, all right, your thing that you got going on is cuckoo, and I'm just totally not going to do it. Because that is a bunch of jacked up bullcrap right there. And like, notice how like it's just like outside of your own religious system, you can just be like, those people over there are crazy. It's like, what about your religion? Oh, my religion makes sense. 100% makes sense. It's the true God. And it's just like, yeah, whatever. You got a severe blind spot. But it's like, oh, everybody else is crazy. Viking. So, anyways, whatever. That's conservatives right there. They got a religious. Their religion is their religion, and also on top of that, conservatism. Really, right there. That's where you want to put it. All right, whatever. I have no ability to question it, and the big reason that a lot of left side leaning people are willing to question the left and everything and be more good about it is because a lot of people on that side are not religious. You understand? Do you get it? Yes, religion equals mind closing, the door shut. It's yes, sir. Yes, massa. What day you want me to believe? Good. I'm a good dog. I believe that? Yes. Locked in. I'm also dumb, which means I'm not really going to get the answer on the test. Unless maybe you tell me 300 times. So I'm going to have to go to church a lot. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Which means maybe twice a week and maybe 3 times on Sunday and twice on Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever. Whatever we got time for. Lot of church. Lot of church. Are you attacking the same one? Ugh, man, come on, people. What the hell are we doing here? Well, I'm only joining one group. And that's the problem. That's again the problem. That's why Trump likes the poorly educated, because you gotta feed him the dum dum juice. And the right wing is full of people that love drinking the dum dum juice. Where do the poorly educated live? Well, they live near me. Oh, stupid people. Oh man. All right, hold on a second. Okay, and Young Don just said, I don't know if people. What did he say? What the fuck did he just say? He said, I don't think people even knew you could exploit the presidency like this. Yeah, and that's kind of the point. It's like Trump is fucking setting records for corruption and exploitation of the presidency, exploitation of the American public, exploitation of using corporate American connections. I mean, if this guy and his entire family and probably the entire administrative staff isn't all locked up at minimum, anyone who is still alive by the end of this administration, if they're not all put in prison, anybody who isn't a cult member, right, I seriously think we need to consider like striking and some kind of like rioting in the streets or something like this. It has come to that. All right. That is the point it's at. Like the level of shit fuckery that this man and all of his people are doing is it's amazing. It's amazingly bad. If this was any country and we were doing like a story on it, we'd be like, wow, that country's fucked up. That's a fucked up country. And if like Trump wasn't president or something like that, like, and like it was like President fucking, I don't know who's President Marco Rubio or something like that, and he was talking to Trump like at a dinner or something. He'd be like, "Oh, the president over there just took a jet from Qatar. What do you think about that?" And Trump's like, "Yeah, I think that's a really great bribe, but that country is, whew, that country's got a corrupt government. Thank God we don't have that in the U.S." Yeah, I bet he'd say that shit, wouldn't he? You got a fucking loose strand. You know, whatever. I mean, Republicans are double talkers. That's all they. I mean, they're the best at double talking too. So whatever. But yeah, I don't care that he's president too. His ass is going to jail. I mean, he's going to. I don't even think he should go to jail. I think actually what should happen to him and his family and all of them is we should stick them on a plane and just airdrop them into Iran. Just shove them out of that whatever that aircraft is that the military uses. Just put parachutes on them and just drop them all into Iran. after the midterms and just be like, there you go. Good luck. Like, because of the internet, they know who you are, and you know, don't come back. Like, just be like, well, they're not firing back because we let them know we're coming and the gifts we're bringing. So I don't know what they got planned for you down there, but you'd be surprised. Probably gonna broadcast it to the air world. But yeah, he's fuck presidential immunity and all that shit for that guy. He's, he's crossed all the lines and everything. So no, like if I've been president, like if I'm president, like he's not getting any kind of favors. Like dude's not even getting a trial. Like as far as I'm concerned, dude is just going into jail. Like, like I'd be like, yeah, you're getting a trial like in 50 years or something like that. I don't even like fucking care. Same with all his family members and shit. We're like, yeah, we're sending you on a cruise. We'll work it out. Motherfucker. Fucking America elected me to fix problems, so I'm fucking fixing problems. And you're number one on my problems list, so I'm fixing it. Number two, three, and four are coming right up. I'd be a bad president in these times, because president with a fucking hit list. Uh, but yeah, maybe going to jail. Yeah, well, point is, you could You could roll a giant boulder into a crowd full of conservatives, crush 1,000 of them, and you would increase the intelligence of the crowd. So that just shows how potent the political ideology and the civilization building strength, their philosophy is really, in functional terms, it's ass is what it is. It's just total ass shit is what it is. And it's not good for anything other than distraction and destruction. And, theft of economic output from people lower than you and to suck it upwards, which is, in fact, the maxim of capitalism. Capitalism is a vacuum to suck money from everything below you up. It is economic redistribution. It's just the unfair kind of economic redistribution. So when people say they don't believe in economic redistribution, they don't believe in the redistribution of wealth, ask them to define redistribution of wealth. Because capitalism is redistribution of wealth. It's just bad redistribution of wealth. It's redistribution of wealth in an unequal way. Capitalism requires unequal distribution of wealth in order to maintain the hierarchical power structure that is necessary for capitalism to function the way it is required for it to stay stable, semi-stable, because capitalism isn't stable in the typical terms of stability. It's unstably stable because it wobbles between stability and instability. And there are other systems that are stable, that can be stable, but those are better systems. They just don't have high inequalities. They basically are systems of extreme equality in terms of wealth and material possessions. They're extremely equal. They're not perfectly equal because you can't really make or expect something to be materially perfectly equal. pretty much because nobody really desires the exact material things, and because a lot of reasons, a lot of little nuanced reasons, but whatever. Um, there's a lot of things that go into that, but anyways, it's capitalism is uh, it's like a what am I trying to say? It's something you get past the system. It's like okay, this is something that we need to get past. It's an obsolete way of approaching uh, the resource distribution, resource management, all of these things. It's done. It's obsolete. We don't need it anymore. So let's stop using it because it's dumb. I think we've had enough evidence by now to pile high that it, it's been proven that it's just bad. Especially laid out the way that it is being laid out right now. And it's just bad. Ugh. I did not get enough sleep last night. I only got like 6 hours. All right. Jack's rich and you kept the rich. Jack's wealth not working. Boobs. Peace.